Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
Up to the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi and a pleasant good afternoon. Broadcasting from Buxton and the Central Valley School. It's yourliveevent.com and the Irie Insurance pregame show, gearing up for a North Dakota Division A Region 2 matchup tonight. We've got Four Winds Minnewaukan taking on Hillsboro-Central Valley. These two teams have presented a number of great battles from the Class B days into the Division A days. Look forward to this one today, featuring the 6-8 Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the 8-4 Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. A pleasant good afternoon to you. I'm Kevin Kochman doing the broadcast today. Kaylee Swanson's here to help with the camera work here for the matchup. Four Winds Minnewaukan, Hillsboro-Central Valley. We'll hear from the coaches. We'll gear up with the keys to the game and get you our starting lineups for the opening tap. Burros, Indians, boys basketball this afternoon. yourliveevent.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It's the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. It's Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com, get a free quote today. We get ready for the ball game between Four Winds Minnewaukan and Hillsboro-Central Valley with some Dakota Heritage Bank pregame coaches conversations. Our chats with the coaches brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. I'll call him legendary head coach. It's Rick Smith, head coach of Four Winds Minnewaukan. Coach, today for the boys, an afternoon contest, and this is the first in 8 days for you. We were talking about the weather. It also impacted the Burros schedule on Thursday. They were supposed to go to Devil's Lake. That got wiped, moved with weather, but you were to be playing with Grafton here. We're hoping Thursday, but that didn't happen. So it's been since last Friday since you made a trip and made a game, and so the boys, I'm sure, are anxious to play.
Yeah, they get a lot of practice time. They get sick of you, trying to tell them what to do and what they should be doing, and they get sick of each other, going after each other every night in practice. But it's just the way it goes. I mean, you play Class B basketball in North Dakota. Some of this stuff's going to happen. You got to deal with weather issues, and you just got to deal with it. So sometimes a lot of practice time is good for your team, anyways, because there's a lot of things that you need to continue to get better at, and that kind of describes our team a lot this year. We need to keep working on a lot of fundamental things that we need to keep getting better at, and so this practice time has been good for us, and we just got to keep plugging away and get ready for the stretch run here pretty soon. It's already the second week in February, and pretty soon it's going to be tournament time. So you got these big region games coming up, and everybody's fighting for seeding, and you play each other twice, so you're going to see each other again, and then you got to make adjustments with each other. But so it's good to be back on the floor today. It's good to see Coach Rothwald, and congratulations to him on his 500th win. He's been a stalwart in the Class B system for many years, both as a player and a coach. So it's good to be back here. It'll be a nice, fun, physical game today, and hopefully that we can improve on some things that's been haunting us.
There's been a lot of great basketball coming out of Four Winds Minnewaukan in the last 15 years. In the last 8 years, the Burros and the Indians have had some really memorable classic games every year. It's one that you look forward to as a fan. I know broadcasters sure do, and I'm sure the guys and team, whether they were a part of them in the past or are looking forward to the opportunities now, this is always a good matchup.
Yeah, I agree. I was talking to their AD, Dave Nelson, last Wednesday, and we were talking about, having the game here in Central Valley and stuff. I said, I still got nightmares about Central Valley, because I remember the last time we were here, it was just that as soon as they got the last touch of the basketball, I knew it was going in, and I start walking down the stairs.
I remember it.
Didn't even have to turn it around, and the celebration began for them. So, but it's been fun though. We've had some fun games. Those are classic games that people remember. Those games for a long time. Kids remember them. The coaches remember, the fans remember them. So we're looking to have another fun game, classic game today with Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Look forward to it today, Coach. Keys for success, what'll it be?
Second chance points. They're big, physical. We can't give up easy baskets. That's kind of what our Achilles was against Thompson, giving up second chance points against their bigger physical guys. We can't do that. We got to speed the game up a little bit and try and get some turnovers out of them and get some easy baskets for ourselves at the same time. So it's going to be a dogfight. They play tremendous defense. They rebound the ball extremely well, and we just can't give up the easy ones for them. We got to make them earn it, like they're going to make us earn at the offensive game ourselves. So.
Very good, Rick. Thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the boys. We'll try to catch up afterwards.
Thank you so much.
Rick Smith, he's the head coach of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians in our pregame conversations from Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. The Irie Insurance pregame show continues now on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley head coach Ellie Rutfold to join us next on our Irie Insurance pregame show, yourliveevent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com, IrieInsurance.com. Get more of our pregame conversations from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Gearing up as Hillsboro-Central Valley plays host to Four Winds Minnewaukan for boys basketball today. Hillsboro-Central Valley head coach Elliot Rutfold in our pregame conversations from Dakota Heritage Bank.
Elliot, today for the boys coming in, I know you had marked on the calendar an opportunity Thursday to get to Devil's Lake. Weather had other plans. Wasn't a great travel day, so moved that one. So were you able to get some practicing in here to keep things going this week?
Yeah, we had a little short practice on Thursday since we didn't get to go to Devil's Lake. Just came over here, did a lot of shooting, a little bit up and down, but for the most part, the guys came over. They worked hard, and then yesterday had a good practice. So yeah, ready to go against a good Four Winds team today.
That's right. Four Winds Minnewaukan. We talked about it. I talked a little bit with Rick about it too. But this is a team that has dealt with ups and downs, ebbs and flows of the season with injuries and all those different things. Plus a team that maybe lacks a little varsity experience.
Yeah, kind of like us. They lost a lot of seniors just like we did, but they got some guys back. They're a little more healthy now this time of year, and that's going to make them a tough team to play. They're always playing fast. They try to get you to speed up, and we got to be able to handle that pressure and play strong with the ball. For us, we got to play. We can't get caught up in playing their game. I think that's the biggest thing. If we got a chance to attack, we'll attack. And if we can break the pressure. We like to, we're kind of figuring out the kind of team we are. We're not a shoot 25, 33s a game. We're taking it to the basket, attacking basket, and then hitting open shots, and they're there. And then defensively, we got to get after them. Understand that our defense can do some things to them too if we get after it on that end, and that's what the guys got to understand. You're going to turn it over against them sometimes, but what you want to avoid is the touchdown turnovers, the home run turnovers, where they're you're throwing it back away from your basket, they get a steal and get layups on the other end. So that's the big thing for us today.
No doubt. I was just talking to Rick about this too, but you go from 15 years. Four Winds Minnewaukan, their boys team's been tremendous, right? They had their stretches, and of course the last 8 years, HCV and Four Winds have had some memorable games. From the highs to the lows, there's been games that are ultra close to games that have been spread out. What a fun matchup that you guys were able to carve into some high-end basketball.
Yeah, now that we're in the same region, playing each other every year. Before that, it was a good game to get on your schedule because they had a great team. We had great teams, so it's a good game to play. And they've had a number here for about 6 in a row here. So they've been taking it to us pretty well. So for us, it's a matter of getting over that hump. Like I told the guys yesterday, we're in a probably the toughest Class A region in the state. Last year was tough as heck. We finished 5th, and those 4 teams above us beat us twice last year every game. So we haven't beat any of those top 4 teams in our region, last year or this year, and we got all of them on the schedule here these last 7 games. So for us, it's it's kind of a measuring stick to see how our game has come around, how we've improved as a team, and for us, it's always a challenge.
Important, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to be playing important games.
Yeah, you want to be playing important games, and once the calendar turns to February, you want to be playing your best basketball, improving on those little things. But I thought we had a real good January. We improved as a team. We figured out what our identity was, and now we got to take that and run with it here through February and March, and give ourselves an opportunity. You got that different state tournament format, and we're going to have to beat these teams when push comes to shove. So today's a good good challenge for us to see how we can match up with Four Winds.
Very good. Elliot, thanks for the time. We'll catch up afterwards.
All right, great. Thanks.
Elliot Rutfold, head coach, Hillsboro-Central Valley, joining us in our pregame conversations from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, DHB.bank. Dakota Heritage Bank, locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Irie Insurance with the pregame show. We'll come back, talk keys to the game, and to get you ready for the starting lineups and opening tap. Four Winds Minnewaukan, visiting Hillsboro-Central Valley in Buxton. YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Hillsboro-Central Valley, Four Winds Minnewaukan. The teams are on the court. Division A, Region 2 boys basketball has Devils Lake, the defending state champs, still unbeaten. They are 5-0 in region play. They are atop the region. You've got Thompson, 11-4. They had a victory last Friday over Four Winds Minnewaukan. Four Winds Minnewaukan right now third in the region. Their record 1-2, 8-4 overall. They had a game against Grafton this week and rescheduled. Likewise, the Burros had one rescheduled with Devils Lake this week. Burros right behind Four Winds Minnewaukan. The winner today will take over sole possession of third place in Region 2 for Division A boys basketball. Hillsboro-Central Valley, their last victory came on Tuesday night, a win over Mayport CG, 72-42. Had lost to Grafton the week prior, just never got things going, but beat Carrington the day ahead of that. So it's certainly topsy-turvy, much like Four Winds Minnewaukan, but injuries have battled the Indians here so far this season. Four Winds Minnewaukan has won 5 of their last 6 games, the one loss coming to Thompson. So how will this unfold today? If the Burros can match some physicality and play strong and not fall into letting Four Winds Minnewaukan dictate tempo, Burros like their chances. Likewise, Four Winds Minnewaukan, they're getting healthy, doing some things that they'd like to see, but they haven't played in 8 days. How are they going to come out here today, and how can they play within themselves? Those are keys to the game here today in this one. Irie Insurance pregame show will continue. We'll have the starting lineups in the opening tap. Four Winds Minnewaukan, Hillsboro-Central Valley. It's boys basketball on a Saturday afternoon on YourLiveEvent.com.
Your exclusive video home for the Division A Region 2 basketball tournament is yourliveevent.com.
Final seconds. Wolfgram driving, lays it up and in!
The girls' tournament tips on February 24th from Mayville State, with the boys' tournament set to begin on March 10th from the Betty.
Oh, up ahead, Brodeen on a one-on-one with Sage. Brodino wins that battle.
That's the Division A Region 2 basketball tournament on your live event.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Welcoming you back to the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Irie Insurance, IrieInsurance.com. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefit insurance. Go to Irie Insurance today for a quote. Let's get to the starting lineups tonight for the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Starting lineups are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life. Learn about great careers and the quality products that are grower-owned. It's crystalsugar.com. American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here today as the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians are going to start a 6'2" senior, number 1, Ron McKay. They will start a 5'8" senior, number 2, Keelan Longy. They will start a 6'5" junior, number 5, Merrill Dang. And they'll also start here today, another in the starting 5 for the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. They will start number 23, a 6'1" junior, Tyler Black. And they will start a 5'7" senior, number 10, Wakia Graybear. Rick Smith, the head coach of Four Winds Minnewaukan, assisted by Dennis Smith, Travis Mertens, the former UNDer, Jeff Fox, and Oliver Gord Jr. Hillsboro-Central Valley starting 5 tonight, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. A 6'1" junior guard, number 2, Chase Halfley. A 6'1" junior guard, number 4, Tyson Leshik. 6'3" sophomore guard, number 32, Bryce Miller. 6'5" senior forward, number 43, Keithan Mueller. And a 6'4" senior forward, number 45, Ben McRitchie. Coached by Elliot Rutfold, assisted by Marcus Hagnes and Thomas Giesecke. White uniforms for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, blue numerals and letters. And Four Winds Minnewaukan going with black unis today, blue numerals and letters, Indians in script on the jersey tops. Those folks, your starting lineups, presented to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Thanks again to Irie Insurance for the pregame show. I'm Kevin Kochman. Kaylee Swanson's running the camera. We're ready to play high school basketball from Central Valley in Buxton. The Burros left to right, the Indians right to left. Merrill Dang will jump here for the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians against Keith and Mueller, and Mueller gets it. Burros basketball to start this one. We're underway, first quarter buckets. Keith and Mueller top of the key, looks inside. Ben McRitchie in the starting five, kick it out. Bryce Miller in the corner in trouble. McRitchie down inside on the baseline. Mueller up and underneath, drawing a foul. The Burros will head to the free throw line. 21 seconds into the basketball game. Call is on Ron McKay, his first, team's first. First quarter of basketball action. To the free throw line, Hillsboro-Central Valley's Keith and Mueller, a senior at the line, and his first free throw is up and good. Keithan steps back to the line, will have another chance. Right-handed shooter to give the Burros a 2-point advantage, and Mueller's free throw rattles around and falls. Burros lead Four Winds Minnewaukan 2-0. Indians basketball, Dorvin McKay. Right side, McKay hands this one off. Left side down to Ron McKay, and now Merrill Dang. Dang works it up top, ball taken away, Four Winds Minnewaukan. Their pockets picked, Ben McRitchie up the floor, now to Bryce Mueller. Miller to McRitchie. McRitchie, little floater in the paint. Ben McRitchie, the senior, scores. It's now 4-0 Hillsboro-Central Valley. Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball. Dorvin McKay. Back up top, Ron McKay. To Keelan Longy inside. Merrill Dang scores. Dang goes up and tries to flush it. It wasn't the cleanest of dunks, but he got it to go. Older brother Dang Dang playing football at the University of North Dakota. 6:43 to play, first quarter, Burros by 2. Chase Halfley wants a timeout. The Burros will get a timeout. We'll take it as well on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard. Burros by 2, 6:35 to play, first quarter on yourliveevent.com.
Hey there. We're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner
of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play.
No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience.
Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Back out of the timeout from Nodak Insurance Company. Agents with answers in Trell County. Brad Richter in Hillsboro. Nick Preston, sales associate in Mayville. Hillsboro-Central Valley called the timeout. They lead 4-2 over Four Winds Minnewaukan. 6.5 to go, first quarter. Inside, good angle taken by Leshik. Lost the handle on it. Four Winds Minnewaukan with the steal. Up the floor, Indians basketball. Merrill Dang is going to drive in. Little floater is short. Ball tipped out. Now to Keelan Longy. Longy's shot is no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Merrill Dang was the last to touch. Inbounding for Tyson Leshik. Burrow's going to be met with some pressure here from Four Winds Minnewaukan. They'll extend out a full court press. Tyson Leshik needs to get it across and does. They'll find Miller to McRitchie. Quick pass, unable to be held, and now tracking it down. Dang will have it. Burrow turnover up the floor. Floater on the way is no good by McKay. Rebounded by Bryce Miller. Now the Burros turn it over at midcourt. McKay has it from Dang, back to Dang right side. Merrill Dang going to drive. Merrill Dang is going to be going baseline here, and a foul called. Be a push on the Burros. That's on Chase Halfley, his first, team's first in the first quarter. 5:38 to play, first quarter. 4-2, Burros by 2. Ron McKay has it on the right wing in the corner. McKay dribbles baseline. McKay in trouble. Tips it out, and it's turned over. Hillsboro-Central Valley forcing the turnover. It's the third on the Indians in the first quarter. Leshik has his pocket pick. Turnover Burros. Up the floor, Keelan Longy now works it over to McKay. A little floater here from Dorvin McKay, a senior. We are tied at 4 with 5:10 to play, first quarter. Chase Halfley in the backcourt for the Burros. Trying to work his way across. Dorvin McKay guarding him. Now it's going to be some physical play there. There's a hard reach in by Ron McKay. No foul called. Hillsboro basketball. We had a great view of that one. It's going to be Chase Halfley up top. Halfley crosses over, going to split the defense, goes up and underneath, draws contact, hits the deck, and will earn a chance at the free throw line here. Foul is on Ron McKay. For McKay, it's his second, team second. And free throws coming for Chase Halfley, junior for Hillsboro-Central Valley, trying to extend and get the lead again. Halfley misses the front end. He'll have another here at the line. First misses. Second free throw good. Gives the Burros a 5-4 advantage. 4:50 to go, first quarter. Dorvin McKay near the circle. Ron McKay works it around. Up and underneath, scoring is Ron McKay, getting a pass inside, and Four Winds Minnewaukan has a lead. Lead change 6-5 now. The Indians have the lead. 4:30 to play, first quarter. Down inside, it's going to be Mueller driving. His shot, Keith and Mueller, no good. Rebound is by Morel Deng. Deng gets the ball across midcourt to Dorvin McKay. Ron McKay. Keelan Longy, he'll launch. Three-point look is no good. Rebound bounces around. It ends up with Bryce Miller. Miller in trouble, needs to get it across midcourt, does so. Ben McRitchie right side. McRitchie hesitates, shares it to Leshik. Keith and Mueller, three-pointer in the corner, is just off the mark. Rebounded by Dorvin McKay. Four Winds Minnewaukan get a push. Morel Deng. Share the basketball. Ron McKay, top of the key. Hands it off to Deng. He'll lay it off the glass for two. Morel Deng scores. 8-5 in favor of Four Winds Minnewaukan. 3:30 to play, first quarter. Pretty good pace to this ball game. Here's Chase Halfley. First quarter anyway. Inside. Mueller back out. Halfley. Plenty of time on the shot clock right now. Back up top, McRitchie. Ethan Mueller, 13 on the shot clock. Mueller guarded tightly here by Black. Inside jumper, yes. Tyson Leshik takes it from the baseline. 8-7, Four Winds Minnewaukan leads it. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Layup is no good by Black. Rebounded by Ben McRitchie. Up the floor to Tyson Leshik hanging on. Here's Halfley inside. Pumps, hands it off to Miller, no good. Miller, rebound, put back, no. Rebound McRitchie, his putback no good. Free throws coming. Foul inside on Four Winds Minnewaukan. Foul is going to be on Tyler Black, his first. That's a third now on the team for Four Winds Minnewaukan in the first quarter. Ben McRitchie at the free throw line misses the first for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Couple of subs as McKay, Ron McKay, and Keelan Longy. Keelan Longy checking out. You've got in the game 0, Joran Lonis. Lonis is in along with Grayson Delorme. Grayson Delorme is wearing number 4. Free throw good. Second of 2 for Ben McRitchie goes. We are tied at 8. 2:40 remains first quarter. Lonis to Tyler Black on the right wing. Back up top, you got Merrill Deng, three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Ben McRitchie, his third rebound of the ball game. Up the floor, Leshik kicks it out. So we chase Halfley. Halfley shares to Bryce Miller, top of the key. A 3 off the back iron. It bounces again, and Deng grabs the rebound. Morel Deng hands it off. Dorvin McKay looks at a 3, decides against it. Joran Lonis to Dorvin McKay. Just under 2 minutes to play first quarter. We're tied at 8 between Four Winds Minnewaukan and Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ball taken away. Burrows forcing a turnover. A steal coming the other way. Hillsboro-Central Valley's Miller pumps, gets this to Chase Halfley. He drives. Halfley's shot was deflected and fouled. He'll go to the line. Jordan Lonis called with his first personal, team's 4th. Chase Halfley to the free throw line for Hillsboro-Central Valley with 1:39 to play first quarter. Free throw good for Chase Halfley. He'll have a second. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan will see 25. Cashton Acacia checking into the ball game, and Rich Kavanaugh. A couple of substitutions here. Free throw missed by Halfley in a battle for the rebound as Alexander Duffner checking in for Hillsboro-Central Valley. We also see Brody Rugnes check in. The shooter Halfley checks out. Ball was tied up, so it'll be Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan basketball. The Indians are going to walk it across. Cashton Acacia with it, right side. He'll work it over to Morel Deng. Deng, 1:20 to play, first quarter. He'll have it outside the arc. Look at left side with a pass to Acacia. Three-point look, top of the key, just off the mark for Lonis. Rebound to Morel Deng. Now ball is loose. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan, 5 turnovers in the first quarter. Up the floor. Hillsboro-Central Valley. Brody Rugnes. Tyson Leshik. 55 seconds to play in the first half. With the basketball, Miller down inside, turning, bodying up. Duffner goes up, shot no good, rebounded by Cashton Acacia. 40 seconds remains before the first quarter expires. Work it to Morel Deng. Deng, Cashton Acacia at the circle. He'll cross over, nearly lost a handle. Morel Deng has it. Left side, lost the ball. Hillsboro-Central Valley takes the basketball away from Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan. Their 6th turnover in the first half. We're going to get a foul in the backcourt. Foul is on Rich Kavanaugh. It's his first. Team's 5th, and so the final 20 seconds here in the quarter, it's bonus time. Hillsboro-Central Valley will go to the free throw line. As bonus free throws upcoming. First free throw's no good by Bryce Miller, the sophomore. He'll have another. Burrows leading at 9-8, 20 seconds to play. First quarter. Try to make it a 2-point lead here. This one no good. Rebounded by Keithan Mueller, and the Burrows will extend the possession. Final 12 seconds in the quarter. Miller out to Brody Rugnes. 5 seconds. Rugnes going to launch a 3. This one bounces and goes up and over the backboard. We'll have Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan basketball. Chase Halfley checks out, checking in, I should say. Bryce Miller checks out for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan, 2.2 on the clock. They'll inbound. Morel Deng will launch it. And look like the rafters maybe got in the way. At the end of the first quarter, on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard, Burrows 9, Indians 8 after 1 quarter of play on yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Hillsboro-Central Valley leads Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan as we begin the second quarter of play, broadcasting from the Ryan Updahl Insurance Farmers Union Insurance broadcast booth. Ryan Updahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Driving, scoring, Alex Duffner, the first points of the second quarter. The Burrows aggressively get the lead. 11-8 over Four Winds Minnewaukan after a lay-in. Indians basketball, Joran Lonis now down inside. Sonny Alberts, he's got the basketball as Four Winds Minnewaukan shuffles the roster. Alberts inside, he hesitates, pump fake, drive, scores. The freshman scoring 11-10. Alberts scores the basketball here for the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Now driving, kicking, Keithan Mueller. Mueller up top to Duffner. Alex Duffner's shot no good. And Albert's going to get in position for the rebound. 1 point advantage for the Burros. 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Driving, Joran Lonis goes up, draws a foul. Indians draw a foul, will go to the free throw stripe. Foul is on Alex Duffner. It is his first, team second. Joran Lonis go to the free throw line here. Lonis' first free throw attempt rattles out. No good, he will have another. Dorvin McKay checking in. Exiting is Cashton Kasia. Lonis. Free throw's good. Lonis makes 1 of 2, and we have a tie ball game. 11-11, 7 minutes to play, second quarter. All knotted up, work the basketball. Chase Halfley on the right side. Halfley in, Brody Rugnes. Rugnes, Halfley, shot up, bouncing around. Mueller going to grab a rebound here, or try to, but they say the ball touched the top of the backboard, therefore be out of bounds, and it'll be Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball. 6:40 remains in the second quarter. Tie ball game at 11 with the Indians and the Burros. Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball. Dorvin McKay going to move it here, share the ball. Sonny Alberts outside the arc. Up top here to Jonte Delorme, and a steal. Four Winds Minnewaukan turnover. Burros the other way. Duffner scores. Alex Duffner lays it in. It is 13-11 in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley. 6:19 to go, second quarter. Indians basketball. Morel Dang works the ball here to the hands of Dorvin McKay. He'll pump. McKay, Dang, top of the key for three. That's Morel Dang. Hits the triple. 14-13, Four Winds Minnewaukan. Now a trap. The defense is on for the Indians. Ball gets over to Duffner. His shot, no. Rebound. Going to be tipped out of bounds, last touched by Four Winds Minnewaukan. Halfley was in position for a spot at a rebound, but unable to come up with that one. Inbounds coming for Chase Halfley to Duffner. Fresh shot clock for the Burros. Dang nearly takes the ball away. Back over. Driving in and out, Rugnes, left side. Three-point look for Halfley is short. And the rebound comes down to Dorvin McKay. McKay up the floor. This will be Delorme. His shot no good. Rebound, a battle for it. Diving, sliding, Alexander Duffner. He goes into the bleachers. 14-13, Four Winds Minnewaukan leading Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burro basketball, defending here the Indians with the basketball. It'll be Dorvin McKay up top. He's in the circle, crosses over, gets a screen. McKay, floating jump shot, scores. He's got 4, and it's 16-13. Four Winds Minnewaukan trying to make a run. 5:14 to play. 16-13 here in this second quarter. And now a steal. Four Winds Minnewaukan takes the basketball away. It's turnover 6 on the Burros. Work the ball to Morel Dang. Dang to Sonny Alberts. Kicks it out left side. This will be Delorme. His shot no good. And on the rebound, it's Ben McRitchie. Body's flying. It's getting physical in there. McRitchie, he'll work it inside Keithan Mueller, but then Mueller's going to be called with a charge. And a good effort there by Dorvin McKay to take it. Mueller's first, team's first in this second quarter. Team's second in the quarter. If that's the case, I don't know who had the first. I must have missed it. With the basketball, it's Four Winds Minnewaukan. Right side, top of the key now. Delorme sends it left. Right side passing, Morel Dang, three-pointer, rattles in. It rattled around the cage, kissed off the glass. 19-13, the lead is 6 for Four Winds Minnewaukan with 4:10 to play in the second quarter. We get a foul on the Indians. They're going to call that one on Jonte Delorme. It is Jonte's first, team's first in the second quarter. Burrows inbound. Bryce Miller, Keithan Mueller inside. Ball tipped out of bounds. Keelan Longy will check back in for Four Winds Minnewaukan. HCV tossing it in. This will be Leshik. Right side, Halfley. Into the corner. Back out Miller. Miller drives in. Floater off the glass does not go. Ron McKay with a rebound. Here come the Indians the other way. Leading by 6. A three-point look right side is off the mark for Longy. And the rebound is down to Chase Halfley. Up the floor, Mueller. Work the basketball to Ben McRitchie in trouble. Back out Leshik. Leshik kicks it. McRitchie will launch from the corner. His three-point look is no good. And the rebound is down to Keelan Longy. Keelan Longy got a foul call. Dorvin McKay tagged with his first, team's second here in the second quarter. 3:20 remains before halftime. And Four Winds Minnewaukan leading Hillsboro-Central Valley 19-13. Halfley. Leshik down inside McRitchie and a foul. Foul on the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. This will be the third on Ron McKay. Team's third in this second quarter. Ben McRitchie at the free throw line. He makes, cuts the lead to 5. Jordan Lonis in. Ron McKay sitting. McRitchie makes both. 19-15, Four Winds Minnewaukan. The Indians have the basketball. Kasia, three-point look for Lonis. Yes. Jordan Lonis hits the triple, and Four Winds Minnewaukan heating up 22-15. The Indians lead it with 2:48 to go in this first half of basketball. Wide open inside, McRitchie overshoots it. Rebounded by Jordan Lonis. Best look at the basket all day for the Burros, and that one goes long. Here's Merrill Dang driving in, charge is called. Nice job by Chase Halfley to set the feet. Merrill Dang called with his first, team's fourth. Burro basketball. Here's Chase Halfley with it. 2.5 to go, second quarter. McRitchie, Halfley. Right side passing here to Tyson Leshik. Leshik in trouble, chasing down the basketball. He had 2 Four Winds Minnewaukan players there. Burro ball, Leshik will inbound. Tyson Leshik tossing it in. Keithan Mueller works it. Ben McRitchie in the corner. Now a steal. Burro turnover is number 7 here in the first half. 2 minutes to play, second quarter, 22-15. Swing the ball left side. How about a three-point look? Too strong. That one bounced around. It went off of McRitchie, and a long shot by Dang. Burrows, Four Winds Minnewaukan going for the rebound. Ball bounced around and out of bounds, and it stays Four Winds Minnewaukan side. We'll see Grayson Delorme check in. Morel Dang checks out on a substitution. Kasia inbounds. Going up hard for the shot. Tyler Black scores it. 24-15. The lead is, again, 9 for Four Winds Minnewaukan with just over 90 seconds to go before halftime. Keithan Mueller, Chase Halfley inside. This will be Tyson Leshik. He'll hop his way in and score. Tyson Leshik scores. 24-17. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan by 7. The Indians have it. Get the ball to Cashton Kasia, top of the key. He'll dribble with the left hand and kick it in the corner. It's Jordan Laris. Back to Grayson DeLorme. To Kian Longy. Shot no good. Driving, scoring. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan. Longy scores it. 26-17, the lead back to 9, just like that. 51 seconds to go before halftime. Burrows need to break the timeline, and they do, with a second to spare. Tyson Leshik down inside. And going up, but they call a travel as Keithan Mueller. Check that. Ben McRitchie was looking for positioning, and they're calling him with a travel. Turnover on the Burrows. Is their 8th turnover in the first half. We'll see Merrill Dang re-enter. Checks back in for Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan. Got 36 seconds to play in the quarter. 26-17, Indians lead the Burrows. And the Indians have the basketball. They'll hand it off. This is Keelan Longy. They're weaving up top. Cashton Kasia. Longley's got the basketball. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan. Merrell Dang inside. Going up, scoring. Tyler Black. 28-17. The lead is double figures for Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan. The shot at the buzzer will not go. And the rebound will not be official. And that's how our first half comes to a close, Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan 28-17 leaders over the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burrows on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us. The halftime report is being brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance Agency Hillsboro, the Ryan Opdahl Agency on yourliveevent.com.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the Burrows, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben, 701-636-4981.
Keep yourself healthy as we head into the colder weather. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. Don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. And there's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Farmers Union Insurance Agency halftime report. Ryan Updahl, your Farmers Union Insurance Agency in Hillsboro. Well, at the half here tonight, or this afternoon, if you will, 28-17. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads Hillsboro-Central Valley after one. It was the Burros leading the first quarter over Four Winds Minnewaukan, 9-8. Second quarter, Four Winds Minnewaukan got some heat, started getting shots to fall. The Burros were held to just 8 second quarter points. Four Winds Minnewaukan outscoring Hillsboro-Central Valley 20-8 in the second, and it's a 28-17 halftime lead for Four Winds Minnewaukan over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Grand Forks Just for Kicks performing here at halftime for the Central Valley School in Buxton, and opportunity to put a little entertainment here in this one. First half boys basketball. Four Winds Minnewaukan 18, Hillsboro-Central Valley, Four Winds Minnewaukan 28, Hillsboro-Central Valley 17. On YourLiveEvent.com, it's the Farmers Union Insurance Agency, Ryan Updahl Agency in Hillsboro halftime report.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moll. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Your home for North Dakota postseason wrestling is YourLiveEvent.com. Tune in to our coverage of the East Region Individual Girls Wrestling Tournament and the Class B East Region Individual Boys Wrestling Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com. Our coverage begins on Friday, February 14th from Castleton for the Girls East Region Individual Tournament, followed by the Class B East Region Boys Individual Wrestling Tournament in Grafton on Saturday, February 15th on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fish. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clementines on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
Ryan Updahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro with our halftime report. Just for Kicks dance from Grand Forks performing here at halftime in Buxton today. First half stats in this one, it was for Four Winds Minnewaukan outscoring Hillsboro-Central Valley 20-8 in the second quarter. They're led by Jordan Lonis with a 4. You got 2 each for Ron McKay and Keelan Longy. You've got 10 for Morel Dang, 4 for Dorvin McKay, 4 for Tyler Black, 2 for Sonny Alberts. 10 rebounds, 1 of 2 free throws, 7 turnovers for Four Winds Minnewaukan. Ron McKay has 3 fouls, otherwise nobody in foul trouble. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 2 points for Chase Hafley, 4 for Tyson Leschik, 2 for Keithan Mueller, 5 for Ben McRitchie, and 4 for Alex Duffner. Burros leading rebounders, Bryce Miller and Ben McRitchie, 4 each. No foul trouble for the Burros. They're 7 of 12 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds and 8 turnovers. It is Four Winds Minnewaukan leading the halftime score, 28-17. The halftime report is from Ryan Updahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Auto, home, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency, downtown Hillsboro, or call 701-436-5777. Stay with us. Second half of basketball with the Burros and the Indians coming up. YourLiveEvent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Central Valley Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you are in the sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Tyson Sumby, a senior at Central Valley High School. My favorite thing about Central Valley High School is the community, because we are well put together. Find your favorites at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
That winter weather have you feeling Make it less with the help of Mayport Hardware. They've got all the tools, tips, and tricks to make the most of your winter safety, projects, and fun. When the temps get too harsh to be outdoors, Mayport Hardware's games and toys can keep your family's spirits up. There's all kinds of ways to turn the of winter into yeah! Make memories this year with the help of Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Second half of basketball about to begin. Kevin Kochman along with Kaylee Swanson working here today on yourliveevent.com, bringing you the action of boys basketball. And Four Winds Minnewaukan will move left to right. Hillsboro-Central Valley right to left. Our second half is underway with the third quarter. A lead of 11 for Four Winds Minnewaukan at 28-17. The Indians have the basketball and Keelan Longy up top. Longy to Dorvin McKay. McKay to Longy again. Work the ball inside to Ron McKay. Ball comes loose. Burrows trying to challenge this one. Now a drive, and McKay's floater no good. He gets his own rebound, no good. Put back, yes. Morel Deng. Just a whole lot of crashing there by Four Winds Minnewaukan. They win the battle, and it's 30-17. Driving in, scoring. Bryce Miller for Hillsboro-Central Valley gets an answer. 30-19 is our score. Four Winds Minnewaukan leading Hillsboro-Central Valley by 11. Just over 7 minutes to play. Third quarter, we're just underway, you could say. Morel Deng. Deng lost a handle, was double teamed by the Burrows now, but he back on defense and coverage. A triple is no good. Rebounded by Bryce Miller, his fifth. Up the floor, and in transition, Halfley's layup no good. And a no foul ball is lost out of bounds. It'll be Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball. Indians, Dorvin McKay will work it across midcourt. McKay passing. This will be Black. Ron McKay. Dorvin McKay. Keelan Longy has his pocket pick just about stolen away. Now it is stolen away. Turnover. It's going to be Halfley with a basketball. He'll work it down inside. Tyson Leshik. Leshik finds Ben McRitchie, but a bounce pass too strong, and it's a turnover going the other way. Layup is good for Dorvin McKay. 32-19. 6:16 to play, third quarter. Four Winds Minnewaukan with the advantage. Borough basketball. A couple of opportunities early on they haven't been able to capitalize on. Miller turns, shoots, no. Shot was deflected, and we'll see a foul here. Foul is on Keelan Longy. His first, team's first in this third quarter. And at the free throw line, Bryce Miller will make the first. Miller makes, he'll have another. We'll see substitution. Longy checks out, and I believe Ron McKay enters. No, check that. Jonte Delorme checks in. Miller makes both free throws. He's got all four for the Burros in the second half. 32-21, 6 minutes to play. Third quarter, now a turnover by Four Winds Minnewaukan inside Miller. Up the floor, here's Mueller. Ethan Mueller turns and shoots one off the glass. Some energy. 32-23, the lead is 9 for Four Winds Minnewaukan. 5:40 to play, third quarter. Work the ball here to Black. Ron McKay, guarded by Mueller. Burrows working on some defensive switches, then lost track inside. Scoring is Tyler Black. Black has 6 tonight. 34-23, back to an 11-point Four Winds Minnewaukan lead. Mueller, right side. Bryce Miller turns, right-handed shot, no good. Rebound to Ron McKay, that's his second. Indians basketball, McKay. Gonna work it up the floor, driving. Left-handed layup by Jonte Delorme is no good. Up the other way, scoring, Tyson Leshik. (34-25). Four Winds Minnewaukan leads it. Delorme, McKay, and the basketball to Dorvin McKay. Now a drive. Delorme to the basket, draws a foul, and we'll have Four Winds Minnewaukan going to the free throw line. Foul will be on Chase Halfley. Got an explanation from the official what he did. His second, team's first in the third quarter. Going to the free throw line is Jonte Delorme. Delorme's first trip to the line and results in a missed free throw to start. He'll have another. Duffner in, McRitchie out on a substitution for the Burros. Jonte Delorme, second free throw upcoming. He's a junior and makes. 35-25, 10-point lead, 4.5 to go, third quarter. Four Winds Minnewaukan, the advantage. Mueller, works it around. Now a three-point look is good for Chase Halfley. Halfley hits it, 35-28. Halfley with a triple, cuts the lead to 7, 4:18 to go. An 11-point deficit for the Burros, trying to climb out of it here in the third. Morel Dang in trouble. Great defense by Miller, felt the pressure, got the ball away. Now it's Delorme. 15 on the shot clock. Delorme hands it off to Ron McKay. 10 on the shot clock. Delorme. McKay to McKay. Back out. This is Delorme. 4 to shoot. Deep three by the lefty. It's short. Rebound. Put back. And on the putback, we're going to get a foul. And it was Tyler Black grabbing the rebound. And he went right up with it quickly, recognizing the situation. Foul is going to be on Alex Duffner. That's number 2 on Duffner. Team second here in the third quarter. And so, Tyler Black to the line. And Four Winds Minnewaukan only attempted 2 free throws in the first half. Black misses this one. They're now 1 of 3 here in the second. For those keeping track at home, that's 2 for 5. Another one here from Tyler Black. He makes this one, and he'll be subbed. Checking in for Four Winds Minnewaukan is Sonny Alberts. 36-28. Indians lead at 3:44 to play, third quarter. YourLiveEvent.com on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Ethan Mueller up the floor. He'll turn and hand this one off to Chase Halfley. Bryce Miller, left side. Work it to Tyson Leshik. Leshik passes. Duffner goes up. Shots blocked. Duffner gets a rebound. Bodies off of Dang and scores. So it's one thing to get blocked, and it's another thing to keep banging, keep working. Good effort there by Duffner, not willing to shut it down. 36-30. Indians by 6. Just over 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Lead's been cut in half. Big three there by Alberts. It comes up short. Keithan Mueller flies in for the rebound. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Left side passing. It's Tyson Leshik. Leshik pass is picked. Turned over with the layup the other way. Jonte Delorme. 38-30 in favor of Four Winds Minnewaukan. Burrows in the backcourt. They'll break down the press. Miller right side. Looks to go down baseline and tries to throw it back out and turns it over. McKay had his pocket picked, but there was contact and a foul called on Tyson Leshik. Leshik is hit with his first, team's third. Subs coming for the Burrows. Mueller out, McRitchie is in. Couple of subs for the Indians, including Grayson Delorme, who gets the ball on the inbounds pass. His shot's no good. Rebound to Bryce Miller. Up the floor to Halfley. Skip it left side, Tyson Leshik. He pumps. Down 8. Burrow basketball. Halfley. Out, right side, Leshik. Nearly stepped out of bounds. We'll get a foul call on Four Winds Minnewaukan with a push. Foul is on Morel Dang, his second, team's second here in the third quarter. Duffner gets the inbounds and drives and is fouled. Grayson Delorme with his first, team's third on a blocking foul, and now we'll see Chase Halfley inbound. We'll toss it in. Bryce Miller, jumper is no good. Rebound Ron McKay. McKay swings it left side. Back right side to Delorme, into the corner to Cashton Kasia. Three-point look on the way in. A triple for Sonny Alberts. 41-30. The lead had been cut in half, and now it's back to an 11-point advantage for Four Winds Minnewaukan with 1:39 to go in the third quarter. And that's the thing, you get down in the double figures, and it makes it quite a hill to climb back out of. It's possible, just it takes a while. Morel Dang, third foul. Team's fourth here in the quarter. Inbounds coming, Brody Rugnes. Rugnes and Halfley playing catch. Now a skip pass right side to Chase Halfley. Halfley to Rugnes. Left side, Leshik driving. Leshik up, no. Rebound to Morel Dang. We'll get a foul call on Hillsboro-Central Valley. A pesky one. The foul is on on Tyson Leshik, his second, team's fourth. Each team with 4 fouls in the third quarter. Got a minute 16 left in the third. Indians basketball. Cashton Kasia. Sonny Alberts. Back. Kasia. Kasia with a basketball. Crosses over. He'll go right side here to Ron McKay. McKay. Delorme. Driving. Little floater. Blocked there. Ball bounces around Tyson Leshik. Ben McRitchie got a block on that. And then a foul on Four Winds Minnewaukan with 47 seconds to go in the third. Fouls on Cashton Kasia. It's his first. And the fifth now on Four Winds Minnewaukan. So it'll be Hillsboro-Central Valley at the free throw line. Tyson Leshik. Leshik's first free throw is off the back iron. No good. He'll have another. These are very important. We'll see Jaron Reed come to the scorer's table. Be entering into the varsity for the first time tonight. And second free throw. Good. Leshik makes 1 of 2. 41-31. It was an 11-point lead at the end of the second. Burrows cut it down to as little as 6. The lead back to 10 after that free throw make. Four Winds Minnewaukan leading by 10 and the ball. Ron McKay down inside to Sonny Alberts. Skip it back out to Cashton Kasia. Ball lost out of bounds. It stays Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball. The Indians will inbound. 19 on the shot clock. Ball taken away. Four Winds Minnewaukan with the turnover, and then in the backcourt we'll get a foul called on Cashton Kasia. His second double digit, or I should say bonus now, as that is foul number 6 on Four Winds Minnewaukan, sending Hillsboro's Central Valley's Chase Halfley to the free throw line. He'll make. Halfley's got 6 points here tonight. Couple of subs, as in will be Dorvin McKay and Jante Delorme. Exiting, Four Winds Minnewaukan does send Tyler Black to the bench. Both free throws made. 41-33, the lead is 8, 17 seconds to play in this third quarter. Hand the basketball to Jante Delorme. Delorme hands it off to Grayson Delorme, now looking, McKay. Delorme, 2 seconds, ball is loose, and nobody's going to get a shot off. That's great defense there by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Four Winds Minnewaukan will lead going into the fourth quarter on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seat sales scoreboard, 41-33. The Indians lead going into the fourth on yourliveevent.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Fourth quarter ready to begin. Boys basketball, Four Winds Minnewaukan, Hillsboro-Central Valley. This game has been missing some fireworks, so we'll see if we can get some here in the fourth quarter. Four Winds Minnewaukan with the advantage by 8, 41-33. Fourth quarter's underway here on yourliveevent.com. Glad to have you along for the ride. Broadcasting from the Ryan Updahl Farmers Union Insurance Agency, Hillsboro. Broadcast booth. A drive bucket no good by Miller. A rebound by Ben McRitchie. He drives in and will draw a foul to begin the fourth quarter of basketball. Burroughs got 3 points back in the third quarter, but trail by 8 to start the fourth. Foul is called on Cashton Kasia, his third, team's first in this fourth quarter. Ben McRitchie makes the free throw. McRitchie has another. He's got 6 points on the afternoon. Makes that one as well. 5 of 6 at the line, Ben McRitchie. 41-35. It is a 6-point Four Winds Minnewaukan lead. Inside to Morel Dang. His shot is blocked. Rebounded by Keithan Mueller. Block shot up the floor. Ben McRitchie. He'll turn. He'll spin in the paint. McRitchie scores. Quick 4, and the Burros are within 4. Closest it's been in a long time, and a timeout. Nodak Insurance Agency timeout on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads by just 4 early fourth quarter. yourliveevent.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Polk Norman Monoman Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy.
We offer all types of birth control here in our office, including condoms, pills, patches, rings, Depo shots, IUDs, Nexpanons, and emergency contraceptive. STI screening is recommended every 6 to 12 months and with each new partner. All of this at little or no cost to you and always confidential.
Nodak Insurance Agency timeout. Brad Richter, agent, and Nick Preston, sales associate, the agents with answers. Nodak Insurance Company in Hillsboro and Mayville. 7:15 to play, and the Burros have cut the lead now from 11 to start the second half, down to 4 here, early fourth quarter. Four Winds Minnewaukan out of their timeout with the basketball. They'll take some time off the clock in this possession. Dorvin McKay. McKay to Longy. Back up top, Morel Deng. Skip it right side. Here's a jumper on the way, and a bucket for Jonte Delorme. Delorme makes it 43-37, back to a 6-point Four Winds Minnewaukan lead. Ethan Mueller, skip it up to Bryce Miller. They play catch. Back to McRitchie. Try to work it out. McRitchie turning, shooting inside Miller. His shot's no good. No follow-up, and the rebound comes down to Ron McKay. And the Indians are going to push. 6.5 to go in the fourth. Morel Deng. Up top. McKay to McKay. Ron's got it. Now he'll hand it off. 3-point deep for Longy. Oh, baby. Keelan Longy buries the triple. 46-37, and just like that, it is a 9-point advantage for Four Winds Minnewaukan. 5-0 run. Burro basketball, just under 6 minutes to play. Rugness, right side. McRitchie, Rugness, turns inside. Quick pass, driving in. Shot off the glass, no good for McRitchie, and a rebound is down. And here comes Keelan Longy up the floor. Left side passing, Longy launches this one. It's off the mark. Rebound is to Keithan Mueller. Burro basketball, 5.5 to go. Fourth quarter here tonight, driving in. Keithan Mueller up, shot no good. Missing the short one's not helping right now for the Burros. Rebound, Ron McKay. He'll pass. Timeout before the ball was getting possibly turned over. A timeout is called by Four Winds Minnewaukan. On the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard, it's Four Winds Minnewaukan 47, Hillsboro-Central Valley 46-37, leading the Burros on YourLiveEvent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Brad Richter, Nick Preston, the agents with answers in Trail County. Nodak Insurance Company timeouts. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads by 9, 46-37 over Hillsboro-Central Valley in boys basketball. The Burros nearly picked off the inbounds pass. It'll be a ball in the hands of Four Winds Minnewaukan. The Indians will inbound here. Dawson Dubois in the basketball. He's in. He'll lose the handle on it and turn it over. Dawson Dubois coming into the ball game. Turnover number 4 on the Indians in the second half, 11 in the game. Burro basketball. Leshik, skip pass up the floor. Now spinning inside, Keithan Mueller has the pocket pick. Turnover on the Burros. Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball, 5 minutes to play, fourth quarter. Jonte Delorme going to dribble in and out. Indians basketball works it to Dawson Dubois. Dubois right side to McKay. McKay to Merrill Deng. Deng kicks it out and in and out of the hands of Joran Lonis. Turnover, Four Winds Minnewaukan. We got stuff happening out there, and if one of these teams wants to take a run at it, they got a chance. 4:40 to play. Burros need to get the ball across the timeline, and they do. Bryce Miller Miller, Merrill Dang with the steal. Here comes some electricity. Donk! Merrill Dang slams one home. A steal and a bucket. 48-37. Lead is 11 for Four Winds Minnewaukan. Going to get a foul on Jordan Lonis on the Indians. His second, team second here, trying to force the ball for a turnover. Mueller sits. Keithan Mueller holding his left elbow. He's got a little pain. Ben McRitchie re-enters. Miller outside the arc, in trouble, trapped. Now works it. Back and forth McRitchie. He bounces off a body and has this one go out of bounds. Wanted contact foul, no foul. And it'll be a turnover on the Burros. Coach Rutfold exasperated on the bench. He wants an official's explanation. Left side, Jonte Delorme has it for Four Winds Minnewaukan. They'll work the basketball down inside, and we're going to get a foul call on the Burros. 3:48 to go. The lead is double figures again here for the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Foul this time on Alex Duffner. It's his third, team's first in the fourth quarter. Inbounds, kick on the inbounds pass, so it stays Indians basketball. They'll inbound from the baseline again. Dawson Dubois will inbound it. Dubois works it to McKay. McKay inside to Dang. And the Indians lose this one off their touch. It'll be a sixth turnover in the second half for Four Winds Minnewaukan. Chase Halfley has the ball. Work the basketball to Tyson Leshik, back to Halfley. 3:38 to play, fourth quarter. And we're going to see a foul outside the arc. Is it call this one on Dubois? Morel Dang's going to be called with it. His fourth, team's third. Morel Dang with the foul. Ball to Hillsboro-Central Valley's Tyson Leshik, to Halfley, right side, Bryce Miller. Driving baseline, in trouble, McRitchie finds Duffner. Duffner hesitates, and it gets the defense in the air, and Alex Duffner scores. He's got 8 in the game. 48-39. Burrow's going to need some help here. 3:10 to go. They need to get some defensive pressure to force turnovers and get points quickly. There's 3 minutes to go in this one, down 9. A tough lead, a lead that was 11 and stretched to 12, but the double-figure lead has just proved to be too much for the Burros to overcome. They cut it to 4, and he was right back at 9 moments later. Missed shot, rebounded by Bryce Miller. See if they can put together something here. Duffner, long 2 in the corner, got it. Alex Duffner, long 2. He was thinking of 3, but it's a long 2. 48-41. The lead is 7 for Four Winds Minnewaukan. 2:38 to go on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Timeouts brought to you by the Agents with Answers in Trail County. Nodak Insurance Company.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Nodak Insurance Company, the Agents with Answers in Trail County. Brad Richter and Nick Preston with our timeouts. 2:38 to go. 7-point lead for Four Winds Minnewaukan. The Burros need to make something happen. late here today. The Indians get a timeout called before a 5-second inbounds violations. We'll take it on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. Got a lead of 7 points for the Indians over the Burros and yourliveevent.com.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Brad Richter, Nick Preston, Hillsboro and Mayville, Nodak Insurance Company, timeout. YourLiveEvent.com. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads Hillsboro-Central Valley 48-41. 2:38 remains. They inbound. Morel Dang will work it. Here comes Kasia up the floor, left side. Blocked shot on the backside. It was Chase Halfley coming in and swatting it away. The energy level is picked up, but there's also needing to be some caution with that as well. Inbounds coming. McKay, he'll have it. Ron McKay, a senior, gets it to Morel Dang out near midcourt. Four Winds Minnewaukan not in any sort of hurry to get an offensive chance here. They're trying to run some clock down. 10 to shoot. Dang backdoor. Dang up. Layup is no good. He'll follow with a rebound and put back. Burrows' defense almost made it happen, but not enough. 50-41. Four Winds Minnewaukan now putting some pressure on the ball. They take one away from Halfley. Turnover Burrows is their 8th in the second half. 9 points, under 2 minutes to play. The lead is Four Winds Minnewaukan. They work it inside. They pass it down. They were looking for Sonny Alberts. It's lost out of bounds. And last touch by the Burrows in their white jerseys today. Indians inbounding now. They'll toss it into Morel Dang. Dang up near the circle, hands it to Dorvin McKay. Back to Dang between the legs of Leshik. McKay and Dang playing catch. Now they find Alberts inside, and Sonny Alberts lays it in for two. Back to an 11-point lead, 52-41. Four Winds Minnewaukan with 1:26 to play. Left side, Tyson Leshik now a three off the front iron for Chase Halfley. Rebound, Sonny Alberts, that's his second. Morel Dang in the backcourt. 11-point lead for Four Winds Minnewaukan with just over a minute to play. Here's Keithan Mueller. He's going to come out and defend on Dang. And now they're going to get the ball to Dang. Dang drops a pass inside, and laying it in is Ron McKay for the old icing on the cake. 51 seconds to play, and the lead is 54-41. A 13-point lead for the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians over Hillsboro-Central Valley on the Tim Cassette Golden Harvest Seat Sales scoreboard.
You know, parenting is hard for all of us. And so providing those little resources that we can share for those conversations that are hard to have and to kind of be that icebreaker for both professionals, parents, and then open up that conversation to the more engaging conversation that's needing to be had.
Being a parent myself, oftentimes it's the simple things that make a difference.
As a busy parent myself, just engaging with your kids, making it an everyday thing so they know that you're there, they can always come to you when those difficult situations do arise.
Contact Trail District Health Unit in Hillsboro for more information. Gear up for the upcoming North Dakota Class B Boys Regional Dual Wrestling Tournaments in Kindred and Carrington on Saturday, February 8th on YourLiveEvent.com.
Gets around behind, grabs the ankle on Tristan left. Here's Anderson, has 5 seconds. That's it. 2 points for Noah Anderson, the duel for the Lisbon Broncos, and they are your Southeast Sub-Region champions.
That's the Class B Boys Regional Dual Wrestling Tournaments in Kindred and Carrington on February 8th on YourLiveEvent.com.
Back out of the timeout from Nodak Insurance Company, the agents with answers in Trail County, Brad Richter and Nick Preston. Hillsboro-Central Valley pressed by the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Burrows' final 38 seconds have the ball taken away. Burrows, turnover number 9, and now a foul. Down 13 with 30 seconds to go. And they're going to get Bryce Miller with this one. That's his first. Just a second on the Burros in the fourth quarter. Inbounds coming. Jonte Delorme, that is. He'll work it into Joran Lonis. Lonis is fouled with 30 seconds to play. Foul on Keithan Mueller. Inbounds coming in the backcourt, Dorvin McKay. McKay will just take his time. Be met at midcourt by the defense, now passing it around, sharing left side. Delorme out near the midcourt stripe. Final 15 seconds. Big region victory here for Four Winds Minnewaukan. They come into Central Valley and earn the victory today, 54-41 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. YourLiveEvent.com, a 13-point victory for Four Winds Minnewaukan over Hillsboro-Central Valley on YourLiveEvent.com. Our post-game report is coming up next as the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians improved to 9-4 on the season, while Hillsboro-Central Valley drops to 6-9 with the loss. Post-game report is coming your way next.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade Pull-Type Bulldozer Blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and the 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Well, let's get into our postgame report on yourliveevent.com. Four wins, Minnewaukan 54-41 winners over Hillsboro-Central Valley, improving to 2-2 within the region and 9-4 overall. The Indians earned victory. Hillsboro-Central Valley drops to 6-9, 1-4 within region play. From Buxton this afternoon on yourliveevent.com, broadcasting from the Ryan Opdahl Agency Hillsboro Farmers Union Insurance broadcast booth here today. We look forward to some players, coaches to join us here in the post-game report. Four wins, Minnewaukan down one at the end of the first. They outscore Hillsboro-Central Valley 20-8 in the second, have a lead of 11 at halftime. Burros start to come back a little bit in the third quarter. They outscore Four Winds Minnewaukan 16-13 in the left some opportunities out there. In the fourth quarter, Burros come out with the hair on fire a little bit, cut the lead down to 4. It was 41-37 early fourth quarter. Four Winds Minnewaukan answered with 5 straight. The lead would get no less than 7 after that point, and it'd be the victory for Four Winds Minnewaukan. The Indians earned win here today in what was a very even stat line. I don't have field goal percentages. That would be the telltale here today. With some shots that just didn't go the way that the Burros needed to. Likewise, Four Winds Minnewaukan, some good possessions. They were able to control the way that they wanted to most of the game in what was not a very, I know Coach mentioned it as well, at Four Winds Minnewaukan has not been able to get out to what many would remember as a typical run-type offense. They weren't able to do much of it. Their pressure at times did get to the Burros, but that was really about the synopsis here today. Four Winds Minnewaukan earns it 54-41 the final over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Game summary, part of our post-game report today. yourliveevent.com. We'll have some post-game accolades and some guests to join, plus final stats for you still to come from Buxton at Central Valley School. A victory for the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians, 54-41 on yourliveevent.com.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are roll maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Well, into our play of the game, it's Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, 701-636-2119, planterdoc.com. Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer, with the new name, of course, but the same precision planting that you've known and earned and learned to trust, planterdoc.com. Agassiz Precision Ag, looking at our play of the game, and I think it was minute of clock time that Four Winds Minnewaukan used to take what was just a 4-point lead early fourth quarter and turn it back into a 9-point lead, and that eventually grew to the 13-point victory. That's the play of the game, that quick 5-0 run to answer a Burro push that had taken the lead down from 7. They cut it to 4, and that will be as close as HCV would get after leading in the first quarter, 9-8. Four Winds Minnewaukan earns victory 54-41. And here in this post-game report, that was the Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. YourLiveEvent.com with our broadcast of this one between Four Winds Minnewaukan and Hillsboro-Central Valley. Stay tuned. More to come on the Postgame Report after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Enbridge Energy Player of the Game to be announced following Four Winds Minnewaukan in their 54-41 victory over Hillsboro-Central Valley here this afternoon. I'm going to go, I thought this player did a lot today, and it's not always just you take the highest score, right? I'm going to go with Dorvin McKay as our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And Dorvin, I thought, did a lot of things when it came to ball handling today, and also some defensive abilities too. But I thought the ball handling aspects of Dorvin McKay proved to be a difference maker in this one. Dorvin McKay will be our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here today. Enbridge, life takes energy. Choose Enbridge Energy when it comes to learning more about their career opportunities and education opportunities as well, and learn more about what they do by simply going to Enbridge.com. Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here today, Dorvin McKay of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Today, North Dakota Region 2, Class A, Division A boys basketball. Victory in this one goes the way of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians, improving to 9-4 on the season, 2-2 within the region. Hillsboro-Central Valley drops to 6-9, and they're 1-4 within region play. We'll talk more about these two teams as we continue on our post-game show on YourLiveEvent.com. Four Winds Minnewaukan 54-41 over Hillsboro-Central Valley. More to come from Buxton after this.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
The Halstead Telephone Company Postgame Connection, HTC, they are how to connect. Halstead Telephone Company Postgame Connection here tonight following the 54-41 Hillsboro-Central Valley matchup with Four Winds Minnewaukan. The Indians earned victory today, and Postgame Connection, I think just the connection today in some clutch moments and ball control went the way of Four Winds Minnewaukan just enough. Burrows missed a few chances in the short here today to pick up this one, but earning victory today, Four Winds Minnewaukan. Halstead Telephone Company Postgame Connection. HTC, they are how to connect. We can transfer right on into some postgame conversation. Let's do it here on yourliveevent.com and visit with the head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley, Elliot Rutfold, after this one today. And Coach, different style game. I say this from talking about past opportunities to see HCV Four Winds Minnewaukan. A low-scoring ball game, first, is my first thought. Two was you didn't have there wasn't up and down like you get oftentimes. Your guys were able to keep the Indians out of that wanting to run today. Make a few more shots inside today, a few things like that. Maybe this thing goes different, but just kind of a quiet ball game, all things considered.
Yeah, we know they get up and down the court pretty well, and I thought we did a really nice job of keeping them in front of us. I thought defensively played really well today. Yeah. Like we talked about at the pregame, you stay away from those home run buckets they get. They got probably 3 in that fourth quarter that kind of turned it into a 10-point game or 8-point game. But the guys got to give them credit. We fought back. I thought we attacked pretty well that first half. Got to the free throw line. We didn't score. We didn't necessarily miss some easy buckets, but attacking was in our favor. And then that second half, I thought, especially that last little stretch there when they went to their little half-court trap and extended a little bit more, we stopped attacking. Excuse me, and that's what kind of hurt us. Then we kind of threw it away a couple times and turned it into some buckets. But we got it to 4 there a couple times.
Yeah.
Got it to 7. Played a great defense possession down there. They shoot up an air ball, and we're boxing them out and don't see the air ball, and they get it. We foul them right at the end of the shot clock there. They make 2 free throws, goes 50-41. So those kind of things that you just gotta move on from that. And I thought overall played a nice game. Rebounded the ball well. As far as turnovers are concerned, we handled it pretty well as far as their pressure. You take this team, 6 weeks ago we probably get beat by 35 against these guys, and now we're starting to figure out that identity and starting to figure out how we can play. And it wasn't like sometimes when you play Four Winds, if the refs help you out and they call a little tighter, it helps you out. But the refs didn't today, and we were still able to stay in it, which is good because they're so quick and they got such quick hands and they trap so hard, they make it tough for you. And I thought our guys handled that pretty well. We just came up a little short, and like I told them before the game today was about us kind of. I told them it's kind of a deciding game today. Are we going to be a team that's going to contend, or are we going to be a little bit of a pretender? And I thought we played well enough today that, hey, we can contend. This is the kind of team that we're going to have to beat in the region tournament if we want a chance to move on. And we found out today that, hey, we can play right with this team. We can play with Thompson, we feel like. We can play with Grafton, we feel like. And we'll see. We got those teams coming up. Got Four Winds again here at their place. So some big games coming up, and the guys just got to keep working, and we'll be all right.
Well within their grasp. It was just one of those nights, right? You think of a basketball game. This was more of that old, I call it maybe an old school type ball game where you weren't getting up and down the floor. The shots were not easy. Both teams defended really well.
Yeah, both teams really did defend well. And they always do, you know. They try to defend to speed you up a little bit. And I thought we did a nice job of not getting sped up and trying to, attack the basket a little bit more. And, like you said, get a couple shots to drop there, especially that first half. We had 17, but I don't know, we probably missed 5, 6, right at the point blank shots that could have made it a pretty tight game at halftime. But we talked to them at halftime. There wasn't a whole lot to talk about. We played a good half. It was just a matter of, fighting hard and getting ourselves back in the game. And, we said if we could get it to 4 or 6 by the end of the third, we'd feel pretty good. We got it to 8.
Yeah.
And then we scored those first 2 buckets of the fourth, and it was a ball game. And I appreciate the guys, the effort they gave and the intensity they gave. Like I said, it's those little things that, like we talked about, the little things. When you get trapped on that sideline, we've told them so many times, if you throw the ball backwards against Four Winds, they're going the other way.
Yes, they are. Yep.
So when you get trapped there, you have to look towards your basket. You just, whether you throw it out of bounds towards our basket, or you find one of your teammates down there. You just can't throw it backwards. And we did that 3-4 times in that second half.
And there was a sequence of them too, right?
Yep, exactly.
And that is such a good point, because when you break that down as a human too, you often just want to go to that what might be easy. Okay, well, you got to fight that urge.
Yeah, you really do. And so those are little things to work on. And then I thought, we got at the end of the game there when we're trying to make plays, we brought it across half court, got trapped right across half court, which we hadn't done really the whole game, but we're trying to play a little faster and trying to get a bucket there. So little things like that we just got to be stronger with. But overall, like I said, in February, that's what you got to work on. We know what our identity is now. We know what we got to do. Now it's just a matter of fixing those little things and keep on getting shots up in practice and keep on working on, taking the ball to the basket and finishing and ball bounces your way a few times, you can get a couple of these games.
Yeah, and like you say, way that things are trending forward, Minnewaukan now, I think that's 6 in the last 8 games, 7 in the last 8 games that they've been able to come out with victorious. So with that loss being to Thompson, so I guess those are things that you see trending and whatnot. Your guys got to find a way, and when they're so close. So what's next for the Borough boys?
Well, we got practice all next week. Nice thing is we're getting closer to healthy. We had a bunch of illness here in the last couple of weeks. We got most of the guys back, and they're getting closer to healthy. And that's the thing with Four Winds too. They've had a couple of injuries during the year, and they're getting healthy again. So we took on a healthy Four Winds team, which is nice to know too. So we got 4 days of practice, and then we got going over to Ada and playing them in a doubleheader next week against a really good Ada Borup West team. So. That's what we got next week, and then after that following week, we got the makeup against Devil's Lake on Thursday the 20th, and then we go to Thompson on the 22nd. So some easy games coming up.
Right.
Just like it's always been all year long.
Oh,
man.
boy.
It's every night you got to show up and play, and I give the guys credit. They've been working hard in practice and getting better, and like I tell them that's gonna pay. It's gonna pay off at some point, and if it doesn't pay off in the season, it'll pay off in life. That you got to show up and give that effort every day, and the guys have been really good about that.
Yep, no doubt. Was one of those days here today that it was just right there, and they had the opportunities, but just wasn't meant. So we'll see what happens moving forward. But like you say, great efforts, good stuff, fun to see, and it ended up being that type of playoff type defensive.
Yeah, it really did. And they hit number 2. Longy hit that big 3. That was a big shot for him. We went underneath the screen. We hadn't really done that all game either. Went underneath, and he hit that 22-footer, and that kind of gave them a little momentum after we kind of pulled it within 4 there. So little things like that. Again, they made the plays. We didn't in that little stretch, and that's the difference between winning and losing. But like I said, we'll keep the effort up and keep fighting.
Well, Elliot, thanks for the time. Appreciate it very much. Best of luck to you and the boys next week. I know we'll have the game at Ada Borup West on, and there's going to be a big. Hey, people come out to that one. There's going to be a big fundraiser efforts for an honor fly. I mean, they want people to show up. Let's have Valentine's together. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be good, and real good Ada Borup team. So we'll have our hands full, but the guys understand how they got to play. So. We'll be there.
There we go. That's Elliot Rutfold, head coach, Hillsboro-Central Valley boys basketball coaches. Conversations here in the postgame, and our postgame conversations brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Postgame wraps up with final stats after this.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garsky. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
With some post-game conversation, Dakota Heritage Bank, post-game conversations here today. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. We've got Rick Smith, head coach of Four Winds Minnewaukan, also join us here tonight. And coach, to you and the boys, hard-fought ball game. I just was talking to Elliot. This is a matchup that oftentimes gets up and down the floor. Both teams will run and play to that style. Today was a pack-it-down defensive day. Your boys really had to earn this. Whoever was going to win tonight had to earn it. But from your standpoint, just your thoughts on this ball game, because your guys played some really good defense today.
Well, we knew it was going to be a physical game. Those are Elliott's teams, and they're going to make you earn everything. They're not going to give up the easy baskets, and you have to earn everything that you can get. And we had to match their physicality, and I thought times we didn't, and I thought times we did. And we kind of got some key contributions from our bench all night long, and but it was I knew it was going to be a grind type game all night. And anytime you come here and you come away with a W, I told the kids in the locker room, I said it's not easy to win here. I said they're well coached, they play hard, they play physical, and if you don't match their physicality, you're probably usually going to end up on the losing end of it. And so I thought at times we got a little tougher and matched their physicality and got some easy baskets underneath. And there were times we played soft and then give up easy baskets for them. So it was a grind-out type of game, and that's the way it's going to be when you're playing against a team like Hillsboro-Central Valley and Elliott's team.
Well, I know for you talk about the bench, and it was guys too that, because you've had to exercise depth throughout the year, but guys that came in, some unsungs, and really you didn't just stop at 5 guys. You went deeper than that. That's a good thing to be able to utilize.
Well, I think you don't want the injuries to help on your team. You don't want to ever run into injuries. And when we ran into injuries earlier in the year, the young guys had to play. They had to step in probably when usually they wouldn't. But some of these kids that came off the bench were starting games for us this year, and so to put them in and to have trust and faith in them, it was pretty easy because they've played in big games and they've played in physical games, and for them coming off the bench, they're a little more fresh than the other team is, and they played against varsity competition, and so it's nothing new for them. So, you never want injuries, but sometimes it's a blessing in disguise that these younger kids can get out and play, and you're going to need that down the stretch when you're playing in a big regional tournament on a big floor. You're going to need your bench to be key, and and I told them in the locker room again tonight, I said, you guys, every time I call on you, man, it's just you jump up and you go check in and you're ready to go, and it's hard for bench players to do that, and I thought they did a fantastic job tonight.
Great deal, and this is a good win. Another benchmark. The boys have, I think, 6 or 7 of your last 8 have been on the victorious side for Four Winds Minnewaukan. That's a good time. It's a good time to start playing that type of ball.
Oh, for sure. And another big region win for us. And kind of evens up our region mark. But we got Devil Slate coming up, and we got to see these guys again. And who knows how many more times you're going to see them, but we're going to see them again for sure. And hopefully we can keep improving. I know they're going to keep improving. Hopefully we can do the same thing. And I thought we did some really nice things tonight, and then there's some things we need to shore up even more in practice.
Well, I look forward to seeing the team continue to improve as we work our way towards March. It's going to be exciting stuff these next couple weeks. A lot of basketball, a lot of region games. Both teams here today are going to see a lot in the region, so strap it up and get after it, huh?
You have to, because this is I don't think you'll find a person in the state that says this region is not the toughest region in the state. It was last year, and it's like a mini state tournament last year, and this year's not any easier. And you look at these teams, and it's just battle after battle after battle, and that's just the way it's going to be from here on in, and that region tournament's going to be a good one.
It certainly will. Well, good luck the rest of the way, Coach. Appreciate you coming up as always. Great to chat. Best of luck as you guys continue to navigate this thing, and glad you're staying healthy and glad everybody's back at full strength. It's fun to see Four Winds Minnewaukan at full strength.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm happy that everybody's back, and hopefully we can keep it that way now.
There you go. Rick, thank you for the time. Appreciate it. We'll see you again. You got it. Rick Smith, head coach of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Appreciate you coming up here, Coach, and we'll see you down the line. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you guys. As Four Winds Minnewaukan moves to 9-4 on the season, Hillsboro-Central Valley drops to 6-9 with the loss. The JV and C team also went to Four Winds Minnewaukan. It's a clean sweep here today for the Indians. Dakota Heritage Bank post-game report, post-game coaches' comments. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Final stats here today from the Buxton Gymnasium, Central Valley School, as Four Winds Minnewaukan earns victory, as mentioned, improving to 9-4 on the season. For the Indians, Jordan Lonis had 4 points and a rebound. Ron McKay, 4 points, 5 boards. Keelan Longy had 4 points. Ron McKay had 4 points, 5 boards. Kylan Longy had 5 points, 2 boards. Was Morel Dang. He goes 16-6 today, 6-3 for Dorvid McKay, 7 points and a rebound for Tyler Black, 5 points for Jonte Delorme. Cashton Kasia had a rebound, 7 points, 2 rebounds for Sonny Alberts off the bench. The Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians had 3 of 6 free throw line performance, 21 rebounds, 13 turnovers. As mentioned, they are now 9-4 on the season. Will be next up in action. Four Winds Minnewaukan. Flipping my sheets here, they will be matching up with Devils Lake on Tuesday at home. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 7 points and a rebound for Chase Hafley, 5-2 for Tyson Leshik, 4 points, 8 boards for Bryce Miller. It was 4 points, 4 boards for Keithan Mueller, 9-5 for Ben McRitchie, 10 points and a rebound for Alex Duffner. Burrows, 14 of 20 at the free throw line, 21 rebounds, 17 turnovers. They dropped to 6-9, have Adaborp West on the road on Friday. They move to 1-4 in the region play. Thanks to our sponsors for making the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. A big thanks to our assistant here today, Kaylee Swanson, for her work on the camera. Very much appreciate that, Kaylee. And to you for joining us wherever you are. Thank you. We appreciate it. We hope you'll thank our sponsors with your patronage at the very least. Tell them thank you for helping make our coverage possible on YourLiveEvent.com. From Buxton Central Valley School on YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Kevin Kochman, thanking you for joining us. The final score, Four Winds Minnewaukan 54-41 over Hillsboro-Central Valley.